Okay, welcome to a day in the life of my stay in Nicaragua for a month. This is my host family waving goodbye to me as I leave in the morning on my way to work. Well, two of them anyway. There's two other young ladies in this family and they're both still in bed because this is summer holiday time for them. The months of December and January are free of school. Down I go past the skinny little driveway out to the main road, and it's a bit of a drive to work in the morning, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm going to speed it up. Past the tortilla making ladies, past the local boxing club, and out to the main road. This is the town of San Juan de la Concepcion in Nicaragua. It is near Lake Nicaragua, and it's a small rural community. This is the edge of town, and now I'm going up the hill into the next town called La Concepcion, or also called La Concha by people who live there. There's one more town just further on, and it's called San Marcos, and the small hospital that I work at is the main health clinic for all three of these centers. It's a tiny little hospital, they call it a hospitalito, and also next door, the pink building that you're going to see is called the Casa de Materna, which is the maternity house. And these maternity houses are put in rural areas by the government of Nicaragua in an attempt to reduce the problems that women who are pregnant in rural areas are having and the infant mortalities that are occurring through women in rural areas who don't have much access to healthcare and services. This next building here is the local health center, or the hospitalito, and that's the main entrance. And this entrance here is the emergency entrance, and that's where I go to work each morning. This vehicle can transport people into the next town of Messiah if they need to be transported, but it's not a technical ambulance. There's no oxygen or any supplies inside. And this is the parking lot where I love my red and black themed motorcycles I park beside. You don't get to see in the hospital, you just get to see me leaving again and going back to school after work. On my way out from work and back to school in the afternoons, one of the best parts of my drive is some of the scenery, and just around the corner here you're going to get to see Volcan Messiah, or the Messiah volcano, that lump on the horizon, and the second lump, and the crater in between that the tree is hiding right now. That crater is Volcano Messiah, and it's smoking on a daily basis. There's a small community of people who live just under the smoke of that volcano regularly. Not so good for your health. And here I am at school. If you've been following along, you've seen the previous video where we talked about school and what happens inside school. And this is where my afternoons are spent. Luckily, I get to do some activities after school because there's about an hour of daylight left. And this is John. He has wonderfully long legs and he's the yoga teacher, so he gets to do some acro yoga with me after class sometimes. And other times I take out my professor. This is him riding my motorcycle. He was a little slow at first, but he got the hang of it. Then at the end of the day, I go home in the dark, out from school, back through the town of San Juan de la Concepcion, and to my homestay family, where I have dinner with them, have maybe an hour or two of time to hang out and socialize, and then that's usually the end of my day. Long day. Here's the dogs welcoming me back home down my skinny little driveway again, and you'll get to meet some more members of the family. The mum, Yamel, is waiting for me each day when I pull in, and the oldest daughter there, Michelle, is 13. There's another young girl named Maciel. She's 6 years old. She's not in the picture right now. And then the youngest is Millie. I hear her saying hola to me. And then I finally find her waving at me through her mom's window. That's my family and that's my day.